Good evening everybody. So this is going to be the guided grounding and protection video that I said I would do for you, so you don't have to skip all the way through the live stream that I did for you. So if you get yourself comfortable and when you're ready, we'll jump straight in. You don't have to do both sections, you can just stop at the end of the grounding if that's what you want to do. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to pop some music on for you in a minute. I don't have the rights to this music, so I will just put that in as my disclaimer. It's Meditative Mind into an Enchanting Forest, magical Celtic music, and it is set at 432 Hz. It's binaural tones. Now while we're doing this, I want you to try and clear your mind as best you can. If any thoughts pop in, that's fine. Just let them pop in and then just let them go again, because we're going to be concentrating on our breathing and we're going to be using our chakras again. I'll talk you through your chakras as we go. If you can keep your breathing going while we're doing our chakras as well, that's great. But don't worry about it if you can't do both at the same time. We'll start off with the breathing first, and then we'll move on to the chakras. Okay? So here we go. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose, like fill those lungs right down to your belly. Hold and out through your mouth. Same again. In through your nose, hold, and out through your mouth. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. You need to just concentrate on your breathing. Carry on at that pace if you can. If you find it too difficult, just return to your normal breathing rate, and that's absolutely fine. So we're going to start with the crown chakra. The crown chakra is obviously at the top of your head, the crown, and it's a beautiful violet colour. I want you to imagine that it's a ball. I want you to get that ball spinning in a clockwise direction. So imagine a beautiful violet ball spinning on the top of your head. Once you've got that spinning, it doesn't have to be mega fast, just get it spinning at a nice pace. I want you to attach a nice silver thread, beautiful fine silver thread. But this silver thread is the strongest thread in the world, stronger than anything, stronger than steel. And that thread is going to come down and connect to your third eye chakra, which is indigo. So once again, I want you to get that indigo ball spinning clockwise. Keep that breathing going. Get that ball spinning clockwise. Thread that thread down the middle of your chakra, and we're going to connect it to the throat chakra, which is blue. So once again, get that ball spinning in a clockwise direction. I'm going anti-clockwise there. Get that spinning in a clockwise direction. Nice steady pace. And thread that thread down the middle. Concentrate on that breathing. In through your nose, fill those lungs. And out through your mouth. Now we'll move down to the heart chakra, which is green. Once again, I'm going to get that green ball spinning in a clockwise direction. Thread that thread down through the centre of your chakra ball. And then we're moving on to the Soloflex, which is just, I don't know if you can see my hand, it's just sort of there, just above the tummy button, just below the rib cage. You know, when you get that gut feeling, that's your Soloflex. And that's yellow. So get that yellow ball spinning in the clockwise direction. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One thing you can do when you're doing your breathing, you can imagine breathing in all the good energy, blowing away all the bad, all the positive and the negative, however you want to imagine it. So once again, thread that thread down the middle of your Soloflex chakra. And then next we move on to the sacral chakra, which is sort of right at the bottom of your tummy. And this one is orange. So once again, get that orange ball spinning in a clockwise direction. Thread your thread. And then we go down to the base chakra, which is right at the bottom of your spine, or your undercarriage. And that's red. So get that ball spinning in the clockwise direction and thread your thread. Those are your main 7 chakras. Now, because we're doing grounding, we're also going to use the earth chakra, which is down beneath, between our feet. So we're going to allow that thread to go down between our legs. And we're going to use the earth chakra to get that ball spinning between our feet. I believe that one's brown. I'm not 100% sure, but we believe that one's brown. Get that ball spinning in the clockwise direction and connect your thread. Now I want you to imagine, get your feet wiggling. I want you to imagine that you stood with your feet, bare feet on the ground. Imagine that you stood on the grass. And as you're wiggling your toes into the grass, you can feel your feet slowly sinking into the mud. And as they sink into the mud, they turn into tree roots. Concentrate on your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. So you've got these tiny tree roots coming out from your feet, and they're going to work their way down through the soil and the pebbles and the stones, and they're going to go down through the earth's crust, going down past all the boulders and big rocks, down through the mantle and the core, getting bigger and bigger and stronger as they go. And they're going to go down through the core, getting even bigger and stronger still. They're taking that silver thread with them. The silver thread is wrapping its way around the roots, all merging into one. Finally you reach the centre of the earth, and right in the centre of the earth you see the most beautiful tree, whichever tree you resonate with most. And it's the most beautiful tree you've ever seen. And your roots just stretch out and reach out to that tree and connect with the roots of that tree. That tree is Mother Earth. And when your roots connect and join up with that tree, that is you grounded to the earth. It's you grounded to Mother Earth. And she will keep you safe and keep you grounded in whatever you do for that day. Whether it's just in your day-to-day life, whether it's dealing with the children, dealing with work, or doing your spiritual work. She will keep you grounded. You can spend as much time you like. The tree, and you can return to the tree anytime you wish. If you feel you need to spend some time there, it's absolutely fine. Now follow your way back up the roots, back through the core, back through the mantle and the crust, back through the boulders, the rocks, the pebbles and the soil, back to the surface of the earth. The roots are still connected, you're not letting them go. And that is you grounded for the day. Ideally do this every morning when you first get out of bed. You can do it at any time, but ideally first thing you do when you get out of bed. Now we're going to move on to the protection part. So we're keeping those roots connected to Mother Earth. And what we're going to do, from our feet, we're going to imagine a bubble. And it's going to start coming up and around our whole body. It's going to build its way up the side of our legs, our calves, our thighs, past our hips, past our stomach, past our arms, up past our shoulders, up past our neck and our heads, and then it is going to join together at the top of our heads above our crown chakra. And this bubble is going to be our protective bubble. And you can make this bubble as thin or as thick as you like. This is our space, our protective space, and nobody else can enter. You need to imagine it a bit like a two-way mirror. Even though everybody can see in it, nobody can physically get in it. We can see out. It's more like a window than a two-way mirror, but it physically works like a two-way mirror. Nobody can enter it. This will stay around us the whole time that we wish it to. Wherever you reinforce this bubble, you imagine this bubble being there. It's your intent. You tell the universe that this is your bubble of protection. You visualize this bubble. And you tell the universe what this bubble is protecting you from. And it will keep you safe. If you feel you need a stronger protection, put pieces of mirror on the outside of the bubble facing outwards, so that anything that comes towards you is reflected back. That's where the two-way mirror comes in, so that we can see out, and anything that comes towards you can only see a reflection of themselves. So nothing can do you any harm while you're in your bubble. Keep that breathing going. Keep those chakras spinning. Reinforce that bubble. You can strengthen that bubble with anything you want. Visualize building it up with the materials that you see as being strong. Visualize making it strong, the things that you know or you feel will protect you, with metal, with wood, with fire, with water. Use whatever makes you feel safe to create that bubble. And you'll be surprised just how much protection it gives you. So I'll just leave the music playing for a short while, while you just work on building up the strength of that bubble. ready. We'll bring this to an end. So I hope you found that helpful, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Thanks guys.